Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play series. This is part 5 of the Hungary series. This is Pop Demand Mod Divide by Zero 1.5c, which is at this point very outdated, but I'm going to continue with it until the series is finished. So recap of what's happened since last time, since it's been a while. I've got a few allies. Germany, my great power ally, currently ranked number 1 in the world. Albania as a sphereling. And I was also working on Montenegro as a sphereling. Hopefully I'll have them added soon just for military access. And then next I'll be going for Greece. It was recommended that I take Tunis. Unfortunately, Tunis has been civilized. So this is not really feasible given that it's going to take 22 infamy potentially. So instead I'll be going for Tripolitania and Fezzan from the Ottomans once my infamy drops slightly. A few minor changes getting ready since the last time. I've changed national focuses to soldiers, try and pump that up to about 5% since many of my pops are a little bit lower at the moment. I have removed a first minister and no other changes, so let the clock run for a little bit, drop some infamy, and then see where I go from there. Also, an interesting note, apparently Spain and Russia fought a war against France as part of the conquest of Agadir, but Russia added a separate war goal to humiliate France, so now France is engaged in war against Russia in the east. So it looks like there's a massive rebellion, Polish rebellion in Russia right now, which is not really helping them in their war against France, which they appear to be losing slightly. That's what the war exhaustion is like, 21% versus 6%. And it appears that Germany just annexed Austria, which could be a very bad thing for me. Given that the AI tends to hate allying with its neighbors, and Germany and Italy are also allied at the moment, this could be very, very, very bad for me. On the other hand, it does mean that there's a possibility of taking Vienna and that area from Germany at some point in the future. So I'll have to be very careful and maintain relations with Germany. I just hope they don't get any sort of CB against me. So definitely not an ideal situation right now. Alright, so sphered Montenegro, and then add Greece, and that'll also allow me to release all of these court areas from the Ottomans sooner or later. That would be a nice ally to help walk through that area. It appears that Germany currently has cores on both Slovenia and Istria, thanks to its acquisition of Austria. Fortunately, that's the limit of its cores at the moment, so it doesn't have cores on any of my other lands, which is good. Really, really bad situation, just in general. So I'll be playing very defensively, taking out single stacks as I can. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to win this war. Possible, but unlikely, and I'd rather not completely lose my military just for the possibility of winning this war. So, worst comes to worst, I'll be piecing out quickly. Otherwise, I'll fight it out and see what happens. So Montenegro and Albania are both in the war. Albania has a fairly large military, which is perfect for sieging, but weak units. Germany's military tech slightly better than mine. Italy's military tech slightly worse. fairly nice hit there. Reinforce this battle. Yeah, this is not going well. So I will be ditching Slovenia. See if they accept. So at some point I will definitely be releasing Austria from Germany. There's really no other way I can fight against Germany as it is. Simply way too powerful. It's time to start increasing relations with France. Hopefully get an alliance with them. But obviously the nation to beat right now is Germany. Already surpassed the UK by quite a bit. Germany is now at war with France too, unfortunately, as Italy attempts to annex Romagna. Romagna's been annexed, but France is still at war because Germany is attempting to take Franche-Comté. That's a real problem. Germany getting even bigger than it was before. Alright, so one infantry left to burn off, and shortly thereafter begin justifying against the Ottomans. Visionary thinker, got some research bonus. Very good. And an alliance with France. And looks like Germany did take Franche-Comté. So it appears I already have a CB against the Ottomans and it won't let me justify another one. I can free the Balkans, which I will be doing as soon as I sphere Greece. So it'll be just a little bit longer before I can go to war. So Germany and Luxembourg. Oh, there they go. It's Germany versus Italy now. It looks like the Ottomans are also at war with Germany. So hopefully the Ottomans will let their army get destroyed by the Germans, and then taking over the Ottoman Empire will be that much easier. I will be releasing most or all of Greece if possible. Slight boost to population growth, which is great. It's nice to have an actual adversary that's a challenge. There's little I can think of that would be more challenging than a massive Germany right next door. The number 2 military in the world. Who's number 1? Is it China? Yeah, China. Crisis in Mazovia. Let's do it, see what happens. France will hopefully join my side. So I guess I'll be holding off on the Ottomans until after this crisis is over. Alright, it looks like France is on my side. Let's see if they accept. They will not accept. UK will be joining Russia. We're not doing anything. So we're wasting everyone's time. And it looks like we're going to war. Unfortunately, my minister was switched. I'll have to try for a better one. Here we go. Got a solid line. Russia is mobilizing. And the sieges are going fairly quickly. Let's see what France is doing. France is not doing anything. Maybe they're taking the southern route. Oh, massive rebellion. Might be retreating from these battles just to let the rebels take over. Let's see, 5 days. And that'll give Russia something to waste its military against. So for now, Russia's nowhere to be seen. Ah, there's a Russian stack. Moving the line. The big question is whether or not the UK is coming up this way through Afghanistan, which I'm guessing they're not. If they have access through Persia, that could be problematic. What is France doing? Oh, that's funny. And Romania is at war with the Ottomans. Great. How the hell did that happen? Alright, let's see. Greece is trying to take Thessalia. Wow. The Ottomans are trying to take everything. I guess they have cores on it though. So this is a state that I can take from the Ottomans in the next war. That would be pretty nice. Guess we're breaking the line. Where the hell's this guy going? More exhaustion, 43%. That's good. Germany's got some Bohemian rebels. And France is getting overrun by rebels. I'll send this unit back to heal for a bit. Oh, there's a Ruthenian now. Fantastic. Alright. We've got a nice defensive bonus. Might let that play out for a minute or two, just to see what happens. Where the hell is Russia going? Alright, looks like we're going to Poltava. I get a very slight bonus there. Defensive and river crossing. Lucky bastard. Oh, come on. What are you doing, France? Since France isn't being useful in any way whatsoever, I'm going to be going for a white peace with Russia instead, and then turn my attention back to the south. Alright, so place in the sun, justifying, get that started here pretty quickly. It's not quite the outcome I expected, but not terrible either. Fortunately, France was not cut down to size, so they still have at least most of their military intact. Alright, going to war to free Greece. Shortly after adding a place in the sun, and then perhaps one or two more depending on how things go. See if I can get France in on this war as well. In case Italy joins in, that would be great. Oh, they actually de-allied with me. That's not good. Huh. Wonder why they decided to go with the US. That's a really odd choice. Alright, so I'm at war with Italy once again. And Portugal as well right now. So chances are Italy will be coming through Germany. And if that's the case, I'll just let them come. They're really not too big of a concern right now. Although I'm certain that Germany will be declaring war on me sooner or later. The Ottoman military, 32 units. Not too scary. So my immediate goal is to get some ticking war score, obviously. And allied with Denmark. Oh, you bastard. Alright, giving up Istria. So at this point, Italy basically has no military, and the Ottomans are being held off in Asia. There's really nothing they can do. So you add war gold, place in the sun. Bolotania. I'll add something like a humiliate against Italy, that way I can pull them out in a separate piece. Ah, that's a good one. Dismantle fortifications, only 0.5 infamy. So go for Venetia. Add another war goal, free Balkans. Nope. Place in the sun. Fezan. Might as well try and take Cyrenaica too. Add war goal. Let's see, Bulgaria. Sun. Cyrenaica. War score. Alright, so basically I've got this entire area here now as war goals, and it's just a matter of forcing the Ottomans out. Alright, so liberate Greece, acquire Tripolitania, dismantle constructions, acquire Ottoman Fezzan, acquire Ottoman Cyrenaica, and Albania will not be getting southern Macedonia. Proceed. And just like that, Greece becomes a secondary power, will very soon, and Hungary has North Africa. So, worked out pretty well. Okay, so that's it for this session. I managed to meet my goal of acquiring at least part of North Africa, and Greece has now been expanded greatly. Some potential goals for next session, perhaps acquiring an allied core for Greece, maybe releasing Bulgaria as another strong ally in the Balkans, possibly taking a bit more land from the Ottomans, maybe acquiring a state or two from Russia, trying to release Poland once again, perhaps Ukraine, and long term, of course, seems the goal will now be to destroy Germany, probably by releasing Austria and then further dismantling. Thanks for watching. See you next time.